7.6, approval of board policies and objectives, and a number of these are first reading. With the, 6.1 is a policy 4.03, involuntary withdrawal elimination, first reading, pages 3 through 4. And I'll ask any comments on those as we go finish them all. 6.2 is policy 405, physical examination requirement, student health form revised, first reading, pages 5 through 6. Policy 6.3 is 406, student loan code of conduct revised, first reading, pages 7 to 11. 6.4 is policy 976, the animals on campus, new, and first reading, pages 12 through 13. 6.5, policy 930, post-retirement incentive, non-bargaining unit employees revised in first reading. So we'll ask for any discussion on these.
Just one question. With the exception of the animals on campus, which is a new policy, looks to me like all the other policies are, it doesn't change our current action or intent, just little words in the code.
Right, correct.
And I want to compliment the administration on getting rid of a policy. I don't think I've ever seen that in my 45 years.
I hope to keep making you happy.
Oh, boy, I tell you. Educators love policies and they love processes. And God, I am so happy to see that. Really. I'm almost speechless.
Start a trend there. Anything else? Okay, we'll move on. Now, item 7, approval of financials. 7.1, resolution approving the reimbursement of travel, meal, and lodging expenses on page 17. And let's do 7.2, resolution approving ratifying bills and authorizing budget transfers and accepting monthly financial report on 18-2.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Roca?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Okay. Hang on to your seat as we go through these approvals of purchasing biddable items. 8.1, agreements, ratification, OB Software, CDW Government LLC, page 39. Community Programming, independent contractors, a variety of them, page 40 through 41. Ratification and investment financial advisory services, PFM Asset Management LLC. IT hardware and software maintenance, CDW Government LLC, SHI International Corporation. Digital Information Systems, Inc., and PACE Systems. Ratification of the annual fire protection extinguisher repair and maintenance, Fox Valley Fire and Safety, pages 46 to 47. Ratification of video production services, JJAC Productions LLC. Advisory for Business Development Center, a variety of those. Professionals for Workforce Development and Development Institution, and there's a variety of those on pages 52 to 54. Can I have a motion on those, please?
So, second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Roca?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Let's do the projects. The annual data cabling rebid, Foresight Electric, Case Communications LLC, and the ratification of exterior signage, Michael Signs Inc., page 57. Can we get a motion on those?
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions?
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Roca?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Other purchases, the annual computer equipment, CDW Government LLC, PACE Systems, SCH International Corporation. The annual networking equipment, CDW Government LLC. The annual server, CDW Government LLC, PACE Systems, SHI International. Custodial Services, Warehouse Direct, Inc. Adjunct Faculty Office, Furniture All Steel, Inc. Paper Products North American Corporation. Ratification of the International Health Student Health Coverage, the newer agency. Ratification of Machine Shop Tool Equipment, Alinco Tool Supply. Ratification of the printing non-credit continuing class schedules, Woodwork Printing, Modification of the printing of class schedules, woodwork printing, page 68, and the various supplies by W.W. Granger. Can I seek a motion on those, please?
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions?
We're still working on trying not to, as far as the class schedule things are concerned, we're still trying to find ways to not have to print everything, is that correct?
Yeah, actually, there's a project on the fiscal year 20 plan to look at reduction of size in our class catalog, but
Mhm.
also to evaluate the schedules. There's nervousness about eliminating them altogether. Most colleges who do that entirely end up retracting that
Yeah.
decision. So we're proceeding with caution, but yeah.
Okay.
Any other comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Roca?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
8.2 is the non-billable items. The agreements are with ratification and scheduling, the software support services, CollegeNet, Inc., the professional interpreting service agreement, a variety of those. Ratification of annual banking services with First Midwest Bank. Ratification of food service management catering services. Ratification of security camera maintenance, FY19 spend, and E. Norman Security. Ratification of the security camera maintenance, E. Norman Security Systems. I'll seek a motion on those, please.
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell? Ms. Roca?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Next are the projects, emergency ratification, electrical power systems for the Metronics Laboratory, Turco Electrical Construction, Inc. Note this is the ratification of this purchase being recommended under the emergency expenditure exception to the competitive bidding requirements, and therefore must be approved by 3/4 of the total membership of the full board by not less than 6 members. And the ratification of the telecom system renovations for the Metronics Laboratory Case Communications LLC. I'll seek a motion on those, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions?
Could you, what you guys did was phenomenal, and I appreciate it so much that you reached out to the board and you did this right away, and we kept going with the project. All that was fantastic. Now that we have a chance to look at this, who was involved in this? What happened? Did we have an architect, an engineer? Where do those costs come from?
I'll start off and then Mike jump in and help me. I know our staff, the facilities department, and our construction manager, Cotter, worked on the plan for this particular project so that we could have the mechatronics lab available for the start of the term. And I know using their best judgment, they went out and got quotes, and unfortunately the quotes came in higher, above $50,000 than what they had originally expected, thus requiring us, putting us in this emergency situation.
So where did the original expectation come from for the above 50,000? I mean,
Well,
it was
before-
at 50,000. Where did that come from?
Mike, can you help me with that?
Well,
Yes.
was the electrical panel not
Correct.
needed to be updated? I think, well, you tell me, but I think the electrical system, somebody missed it somewhere, didn't have enough capacity.
Correct. So we had, One North Genesee is the space we're using for the University Center. It wasn't a computer lab, so we thought we'd have enough power that was in there. As we got the equipment loads from all the new equipment, that was determined that the service that was currently in there was not going to be enough, and we had to run a new line from the basement up to the third floor.
I mean that's all fine and good, but okay, so we just didn't expect that that the panel that was in there was going to be able to handle
Correct.
what equipment we were going to put in. Okay, that's all I'm asking. I just.
But that's what Cotter's supposed to do, right? To determine how much the bidding would be and is that what they do to figure out if there's going to be problems?
We kind of ballpark stuff, so we thought this actually project was going to be under 50,000 for sure, until we realized we had to run a new service from the basement all the way up.
And
to the
Cotter
third floor.
didn't know that, right?
Correct.
Okay,
None of us knew that at the time.
okay.
I'm not criticizing Cotter at all. They've done phenomenal work for us. So.
But I think, I think our reflection on it, our opportunity is figuring out what are the specific ways in which we identify upfront, which I think is the
Yes,
question,
yes,
so-
yes.
which I think is an excellent point.
Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Purchases the ratification of attendance, battery service, and parts for radios. Also Prime Communications, ratification of various supplies from W.W. Granger, ratification of printing services, graphic partners, we pulled that one. And ratification of media buyers, various. We'll seek a motion on those, please.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
And what do we have? We have this.
If I could
Sure.
just add
Sure.
a positive comment for that emergency ratification process. The good news is that program is full. So the investment we're making is drawing new credit-bearing students to that campus. HVAC is almost full, so all of our programs that we've invested in have shown increased
Phenomenal.
enrollment. So we're up
Fantastic.
9% at the Lakeshore campus, so that's
Very
the good
good.
news, so thank you.
Yay.
Very good.
Good. Okay, thank you. And item 8.3 is disposals on page 92 to 94. We have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Comments, questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Next item is the approval of grants and contracts under 9.1 is acceptance of the National Science Foundation Scholarship in Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, the STEM grant. And 9.2 is acceptance of the Illinois Community College Board's Adult Education and Family Literacy Guide, or grant, excuse me. 9.3 is ratification of legal counsel services, contract spend through FY 2019. 9.4 is the authorization to approve the memorandum of understanding with the College of Lake County Foundation. May we have a motion on that?
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions?
Did you have a question on the foundation thing?
Yeah, I did, and
Yes.
and I called Kurt on the MOU to the foundation. When I was reading everything, there was ex officios for the president, the vice president, provost, but no ex officio in the memorandum for trustees. Does that not need to be in there? I didn't, or I might have missed it. There was a lot to read, but
Okay, so you're asking specifically about mention of the trustee liaisons and representatives.
so we're not ex officios, we are liaisons, is that correct?
As I understand the relationship, it's liaison language as opposed to ex officio. So that wouldn't be in the MOU, that would be part
Okay.
of your documentation where you visit the organization, but you're not officially listed as a member or voting, as I understand it.
Okay,
But that may be, we could look at that and clarify that if that needs to be
no,
clarified.
that explains it, thank you.
Any other questions?
And just to Nick, nice job on the grants, thank you.
Yeah,
We always
Janet
like
Edwards
money.
and Bob Twardock really led that initiative.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
thanks to all of them.
Thanks, Nick. Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
aye,
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Item 10 is the approval of programs. 10.1 is the resolution authorizing the submittal of the fiscal year 2021 resource allocation management plan known as the RAMP document. Seek a motion on that.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Howland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
aye,
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Let's see, where am I? On resignations, retirements, and, let's see, item 11, approval of human resource recommendations. 11.1 is the resignations, retirements, and dismissals. And 11.2 is personnel and position changes. You have one additional page at your place that we talked about earlier. And 11.3 is full-time employment, administrative professional hires, probationary period completed, faculty, vacant positions. Let's do all of those together.
So moved.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
And we'll do 11.4 should on that as well. Promotions and transfers, pages 135 to 136. And we have a motion
So
on
moved.
that. So a second.
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
11.5 is staff benefits, there are none. 11.6 other, none at this time. That takes us to section 12, closed meeting. At this time, I'll request a motion to go into closed session. So moved.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Ms. Wahid? Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland?
Aye.
Mr. Powell?
Aye.
Ms. Shiroka?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Finger?
Aye.
Okay, we'll take a short break and reconvene in closed session.